Hi. Okay, so it's day 3 of my watermelon cleanse. Although I was pretty non-committal about it, I was like, we'll just see how this goes because I thought it was going to be really hard. Well, it has not been very hard, and I'm super excited about this. I'm totally going to make it to 3 days, and I might even extend it because this has not been hard. This has been great. And I think there's a few reasons for that. One, I really like watermelon, and watermelon tastes really good right now, so that is super helpful. Two, I started right after the 4th of July weekend, and I ate a lot of food over the 4th of July, so I didn't even feel like I was hungry until like the end of the first day. And then I was able to fill myself up with watermelon, so that was awesome. And then the third thing, I'm still drinking herbal tea because it's amazing, decaf herbal tea. And then I'm still having my heavy metal detox smoothie. And it's pretty filling, so that's really good too because I'm cleansing, it's helpful. And then I'm also, like in the evenings, I'll add a little bit of mint or a little bit of basil to my watermelon because those herbs are amazing for you too. So all of those things have helped. But I'm so surprised because in the past I've tried a banana mono cleanse and I tried a potato mono cleanse, among other cleanses, and those were hard. So this one is like, I struck gold here and I'm super excited about it. I don't know if I made it through the banana or the potato cleanse, but that's okay. Okay, so how do I feel? I feel really energetic. I almost feel like I'm caffeinated and I'm definitely not. So that's cool. Emotions, I feel more contented. I feel less anxious. I'm trying to think if I felt anxious. Like the first day, maybe there was a little bit less content and anxiousness, but gosh, by day 3, I'm feeling really good. I feel lighter. I feel less burdened. It feels amazing. I feel like I have more clarity. My brain is just working a bit better. And I think I'm even more in touch with my intuition, which is awesome. So, detox symptoms. People always ask about these. People are very afraid of detox symptoms. And I get it, but I also think that's overblown, especially when you're talking to your absolute self, knowing which cleanse is right for you. So, full transparency, yesterday I had a tiny canker sore on the back of my tongue. It lasted for half of the day. I know that's a detox symptom for me because I've had that before. And then the only other thing I can think of is that the first night I drank a lot of blended watermelon and I had to get up to go to the bathroom multiple times. So that was slightly inconvenient, but I have enough energy, so not a big deal. And last night I got up once, which isn't normal, but still fine. Okay, so I'm actually thinking about extending this. I'm loving it that much that I'm like, maybe I can do 7 days. I'm gonna check with my absolute self on that though and make sure it's in my grace alignment. And I'm also looking up raw vegan medical medium recipes because I would really like to do more raw vegan stuff. It feels really, really, really good. So I would definitely recommend the watermelon cleanse, 10 out of 10, but there might be a better cleanse for you. I'd be happy to help you figure that out. One word of caution, actually 2 words of caution though. When we're talking about cleansing, we're not talking about fasting. I almost got it backwards. We're not talking about fasting. There are very few cases where fasting would be recommended. And that's because fasting is very hard on your adrenal glands. If you've heard of adrenal fatigue, you know you do not want it. So what we need to be doing is having glucose from fruits or vegetables every 2 hours. That's important when you're cleansing. It's also important if you're healing from anything, which we pretty much all are. You're gonna want glucose every 2 hours. And then the other thing to note is that when you're cleansing, you don't wanna be eating any fat. And that's because your liver is responsible for processing fat, and it's also what allows you to detox. It's responsible for that too. It can't do both at the same time. So you wanna be no fat when you're cleansing, and then even when you're not cleansing, it's a good idea to keep that fat later in the day. Don't start your day with a bunch of fat in your breakfast because then you're not going to be detoxing at all. So you might want to wait until lunchtime to start having some fat. Americans eat way too much fat anyway. Okay, so in short, watermelon cleanses are awesome. Let me know if you need help with the cleanse. Our world is just too toxic to not be cleansing these days. Sadly, the days of not cleansing are kind of over. I don't think it'll always be that way. I do think in our lifetimes we will get things cleaned up beautifully, but for now, we got to be cleansing all of the chronic diseases that we're dealing with, like cancer, dementia, Parkinson's, all the autoimmune diseases, the toxins play a huge role in those. So anyway,